Hello guys, this is Sean S here, and I am back with my first ever rant. My real first rant was on Good Luck Charlie, but I decided to delete that video because I barely elaborated on why I don't like that show. So today's rant is going to be on someone who has been getting a lot of drama lately for the past month or two. That guy by the name is Cian Baneham. Who is this guy, you may ask? Well, yeah, he is a reviewer, no surprise, but what really caught my attention with this guy is when Jack81 introduced me to this guy. And what also introduced me to this guy is that he's literally friends with a hated reviewer, Matthew Davis. There are so many problems with Cian Baneham's reviews, to the point where I don't even know where to begin to even start. First off, Cian Baneham doesn't even explain what he thought was good about the movie. All he does is explain what the movie is about. He doesn't even try to actually explain. All he does is explain what the plot is, and even if he does explain what's wrong with the movie, most of them are just nitpicks. I would show you proof of all of this happening, but I can't because of the fact that Cian Baneham explaining the plot drags out the video so long, and it would also drag out my video for so long. He rambled about the movie Trolls for 2 or 3 minutes. And this actually leads me to my second point. Cian Baneham goes throughout all of his reviews being so unscripted. If he could have the talent to do things unscripted, that would be fine. But however, Cian Baneham does not have the talent to go throughout the entire videos being so unscripted. He pauses in the middle of his sentences, and he mispronounces a lot of words. And then a few seconds later, he actually corrects himself on that. My third point is that he doesn't even elaborate. All he does is nitpick. In Cian Baneham's review on Trolls, he nitpicked about the motto, the opening, the wooden dolls, the hair, the Bergens are coming, which is a quote from the character Branch. He nitpicked about the hair again, he nitpicked about the singing, the voice acting, what a character said, the character's looks, and the songs. I would talk about his other reviews that he has made on other movies besides Trolls, but I do not want to watch any of his other reviews because seeing as how bad his video on Trolls went, and seeing a little bit of his Sing review, I don't want to watch any of his other reviews if it's as bad as his review on Trolls. Next point I want to bring up is that Cian Baneham's representation is mostly okay with his audio, but with his camera on the other hand, wow, is it bad. Looking at his camera in all of his reviews, the camera looks like it was from 2001 or the 1990s even. Cian Baneham claims that it was a camera from 2015, but I don't really believe that because everything looks blurry. Actually, no, this doesn't look like a camera from 2001. It looks like a camera from the older versions of Cyberlink Power Director. Here's an example of what I mean. Take a look at this camera right here. Yeah, this is basically my real face, but I wanted to use this as an example. Take a look at how blurry and sloppy everything moves. Yeah, that's basically how Cian Baneham's camera is. Yeah guys, you basically just heard me. That's basically the reason why I don't really use my webcam that much, because it would have been a distraction. And what's worse about my camera is that everything doesn't match up to what I'm actually saying. It's like the camera's audio is 1 track or 2 tracks behind, and it's having a hard time catching up with my voice. You may ask, what could be worse than Cian Baneham's blurry camera that sloppily moves? Well, that's easy for you. He leaves glitches in all of his reviews. I mean, if you're watching his reviews, there's going to be glitches all across the screen. He even leaves them in the thumbnails. I mean, does he even watch his reviews before he uploads them? My next point is about how much dislikes Cian Baneham gets on his videos, and how he reacts to the criticism that's given to him. First, I'm going to start off with the amount of dislikes his videos got. Wow, are these a lot of dislikes. I mean, you couldn't actually make a montage video of how many videos that Cian Baneham has where there's a lot more dislikes than likes. My next point is how badly Cian Baneham can't take criticism. He takes the criticism in badly, and he thinks that anybody who criticizes him, even for constructive criticism, he can't even take that in either. And he literally told Jackety1 in the comment section of his video with me and HaloFan to delete the video. Oh, let me guess, it's because you want to cover your butt from getting criticized? Yeah, I haven't seen that anywhere before. However, there's one individual comment that I really want to go through. It's a comment left by someone by the name of somewhere whatever into the sun. He left a comment on Cian Baneham's video about some castle of some sort. First, let's go through the whatever walks into the sun's comment. Would have been a good video if it wasn't for the fact that you were recording like it's from 2001, and you recorded so poorly. How old are you, 10? And then, Cian Baneham replied with, "Go kill yourself." He wasn't even being mean to you. I mean, he was just saying that it could have been a good video if it didn't look like it was from 2001. How was he being mean to you? But, however, the final nail in the coffin that proves that Cian Baneham can't even take the slightest bit of advices that is given to him is that he literally made a video responding to his critics. In Cian Baneham's video, he said that people are criticizing him for explaining the plot. No, Cian. People aren't getting on you for explaining the plot. They're getting on you for dragging out your points for much longer than needed. I mean, you can explain the plot like Nostalgia Critic does, but you have to go throughout the video and actually point out some things that you actually like or dislike in the movie. And also, Cian Baneham told people in his video, if you don't like his videos, don't watch it. I mean, Cian, people can watch your videos. People won't know if a video is bad or not if they didn't watch it or not. Oh, and by the way, speaking of that point, this point has always annoyed me. I mean, people won't know if a video or TV show or video game is bad or not if they don't watch it. So, my overall point that I want to make is that Cian Baneham is a very, very awful critic. He can't take the criticism that's given to him. He doesn't even explain what he thought was good or bad about the movies. All he does is nitpick. His camera quality looks like garbage. And I could point out more and more and more. I remember back then I said that Mr. Enter or Game Dude were the worst critics. Well, they are no longer the worst critics because Cian Baneham takes first place. He is the absolute worst critic of all time. Yes, I actually think that Cian Baneham is worse than Mr. Enter, Game Dude, and even Matthew Davis. Yeah, you remember that guy who's the ultimate Johnny Test hater. You know, I think that Mr. Enter, Game Dude, and Matthew Davis are bad, but at least they actually try to review the stuff that they're reviewing. Even though they can nitpick at times, they actually try to explain and point out problems with the things that they review. Cian Baneham isn't even reviewing these kinds of things. It's more like a spoiler video more than an actual review. I mean, he might as well just go on IMDb and put some of his videos on there because they're more spoiler-based than review-based. And plus, there's also the factor of Cian Baneham's fans attacking other people for not liking Cian Baneham's videos. And Cian is completely fine with people attacking other people for not liking Cian Baneham. Cian, if you're watching this video, this isn't trying to harm you or anything. You have to understand that people aren't here to harm you or anything. We're just trying to help you improve upon your videos. If you don't want to get so much hate, you need to try and improve upon your videos. You have one of two choices. You either take the criticism and listen to the people that tried to help you, or you're going to become a huge bandwagon in the community and end up like people like Matthew Davis and Kablam Bandicoot 64. It's your choice, Cian. Anyways, so special thanks to Jackety1 for introducing me to Cian Baneham, and special thanks to Awesomeness45, aka HaloFanHP00, for the Google Hangouts call for screen sharing Cian Baneham's video about the movie Trolls. So this is basically Sean S., and I am signing out.